Welcome back, Sigma ladies. Here's a thought to start with. True allure lies in authenticity, not perfection. And that's exactly the energy we're channeling in today's episode. There's something undeniably captivating about women who live life unapologetically, who embrace their individuality and inspire others to do the same. Today, we're diving into the game-changing traits that make older Sigma women so magnetic. These aren't just qualities that turn heads. They're the building blocks of a life that feels powerful, fulfilling, and uniquely yours. So, whether you're already living your Sigma truth or you're on the path to discovering it, this video is for you. And before we dive into the good stuff, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join our unstoppable community of Sigma ladies. It's where we celebrate individuality, strength, and the power of living authentically. Now, let's get into it. 1. The quiet storm. Let's start with something powerful yet often overlooked, the quiet confidence of a Sigma woman. There's a saying, still waters run deep, and that perfectly captures the essence of this trait. Older Sigma women embody what I like to call the quiet storm. They don't need to make a scene or demand attention. Instead, their presence alone speaks volumes. What makes this trait so compelling is that it's rooted in self-awareness. The older Sigma knows who she is, what she stands for, and what she wants in life. This clarity creates an unshakable foundation. She doesn't seek validation from others because she's already validated herself, and that, Sigma ladies, is a power no one can take away. Imagine walking into a room and feeling the energy shift, not because you're loud or flashy, but because your confidence radiates from within. This quiet storm doesn't announce itself. It's felt. People can sense it in the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, and the way you hold your ground even in challenging situations. This trait also allows Sigma women to navigate life with composure. While others may react impulsively or let emotions dictate their actions, the older Sigma remains calm, measured, and intentional. This doesn't mean she doesn't feel deeply. She does. But she's learned to channel those emotions in a way that serves her rather than controls her. Men, in particular, find this quality irresistible because it's so rare. The quiet storm is a combination of strength and subtlety that many aspire to, but few can master. It's a reminder that you don't need to be the loudest person in the room to make the biggest impact. Here's the beauty of this trait. It grows stronger with age. The more a Sigma woman experiences life, the more she understands her worth, and the less she feels the need to prove it. This quiet confidence becomes a magnetic force, drawing people in without effort. It's not about being perfect, it's about being authentic, and authenticity is the ultimate superpower. If you're an older Sigma woman, embrace this quality fully. You are the quiet storm, and your presence alone is enough to leave a lasting impression. 2. The enigma effect. Older Sigma women have mastered the art of mystery, and this is where the enigma effect comes into play. They don't feel the need to put everything on display. Instead, they reveal just enough to keep others intrigued, leaving the rest to the imagination. It's not about withholding, it's about discerning what's worth sharing and with whom. This trait is rooted in self-respect and emotional intelligence. Sigma women understand that not everyone deserves full access to their thoughts, feelings, or even their time. They create boundaries that protect their energy, allowing them to focus on meaningful connections rather than superficial ones. This deliberate choice to share selectively creates an air of mystery that's undeniably attractive. The enigma effect isn't about playing games or being secretive for the sake of it. It's about knowing the value of privacy in a world that often overshares. An older Sigma woman might be open and warm, but she's also selective. She doesn't give away every detail about her life because she understands that some things are meant to be savored, not broadcasted. This approach keeps others curious and engaged. Whether in relationships, friendships, or professional settings, people find themselves drawn to her layered personality. They want to know more, but they also respect the boundaries she set. This balance of openness and restraint is part of what makes her so magnetic. For men, this quality is especially compelling. They see her as someone who is both approachable and complex, someone who is worth the effort it takes to truly understand. The enigma effect challenges the instant gratification mindset and reminds people that the most valuable things in life often take time to uncover. The older Sigma woman's mystery isn't just about what she doesn't say, it's also about how she carries herself. Her actions, her choices, and even her silence speak volumes. She leaves a lasting impression, not because she's trying to, but because her authenticity naturally sets her apart. If you want to cultivate this quality, focus on being intentional with your energy. Not everything deserves your attention, and not everyone deserves your story. Protect what matters most to you, and watch how the right people are drawn into your world, eager to learn more about the unique, intriguing person you are. 3. Elegance in simplicity. Elegance isn't about luxury or extravagance. It's about how you carry yourself in everyday life. Older Sigma women understand that simplicity often holds the most power. They know that true elegance lies in authenticity, not in flashy displays or following trends. This trait shines in the way they present themselves. Whether it's their style, their speech, or their actions, everything feels intentional. They've refined their preferences over the years, choosing quality over quantity in every aspect of life. Their wardrobe may not be overflowing, but each piece tells a story and reflects their personality. Their words are thoughtful, their gestures meaningful, and their presence unforgettable. Elegance in simplicity is also about letting go of excess, whether it's material possessions, unnecessary commitments, or toxic relationships. Older Sigma women have learned to prioritize what truly matters, creating space for the things that bring them joy and fulfillment. This streamlined approach to life radiates calm and confidence, making them a grounding presence for those around them. Men are particularly drawn to this quality because it represents a sense of stability and self-assurance. An elegant Sigma woman doesn't feel the need to compete or compare. She knows her worth, and that quiet confidence is far more captivating than anything loud or ostentatious. This trait also extends to how she interacts with others. An older Sigma woman listens intently, speaks thoughtfully, and responds with grace. She doesn't engage in petty drama or meaningless chatter. Instead, she elevates every conversation she's a part of. Her elegance isn't just in her appearance, it's in her actions, her mindset, and her way of being. If there's one thing to take away from this trait, it's that less is often more. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the rest, you can cultivate a life that's not only elegant but deeply fulfilling. Elegance in simplicity is a reminder that sometimes the most powerful statement is the one made with the least effort. 4. The mastery of boundaries. Boundaries are where freedom begins, and older Sigma women have perfected this art. They've spent years learning what works for them and what doesn't, and they're not afraid to draw clear lines to protect their peace, energy, and time. This isn't about being rigid or unapproachable. It's about honoring their own needs while still being open to meaningful connections. Mastering boundaries means saying yes to opportunities and people that align with their values and no to anything that drains them or disrupts their balance. This decisiveness is rooted in self-respect and a deep understanding of their priorities. They've learned that their time and energy are precious resources, and they guard them fiercely. This quality isn't just about avoiding toxic relationships or declining unnecessary obligations. It's about creating a life where everything aligns with their purpose. Older Sigma women know that saying no to something that doesn't serve them is actually saying yes to their own well-being and growth. This perspective makes them incredibly intentional in all aspects of life. For men, this trait is not just admirable, it's inspiring. A Sigma woman's boundaries signal that she values herself enough to walk away from anything that doesn't serve her. It challenges traditional dynamics, encouraging others to meet her on equal terms. This mutual respect becomes the foundation of strong, healthy relationships. But boundaries aren't just about what they avoid, they're also about what they welcome. Older Sigma women are open to experiences and relationships that align with their vision and goals. They don't isolate themselves. Instead, they create a circle of people and opportunities that uplift and support them. If you're working on mastering boundaries, remember this: every no you say to something that drains you is a yes to your growth, happiness, and peace. Boundaries aren't barriers, they're bridges to a more intentional and fulfilling life. 5. Timeless wisdom. With time comes experience, and with reflection comes wisdom. Older Sigma women are living proof that life's challenges and triumphs can be transformed into lessons that not only shape them, but inspire those around them. This timeless wisdom is one of their most magnetic qualities, and it's something that deepens with age. Unlike fleeting trends or surface-level insights, the wisdom of a Sigma woman runs deep. It's born from a life lived with intention, a life where every experience, good or bad, is seen as an opportunity for growth. They've turned setbacks into stepping stones and learned to approach challenges with resilience and grace. This wisdom isn't about having all the answers. It's about knowing the right questions to ask. It's the ability to navigate uncertainty with confidence and guide others with empathy and understanding. Sigma women have a way of offering advice that feels both practical and profound, making them a source of inspiration for everyone they encounter. In relationships, this timeless wisdom is especially valuable. Men are drawn to older Sigma women because of their ability to see the bigger picture, to approach conflicts with maturity, and to nurture connections that are built on trust and mutual respect. Their calm and insightful nature creates a sense of security and stability that is incredibly attractive. But their wisdom isn't just about relationships, it's about how they approach life as a whole. They've learned to prioritize what truly matters, to let go of what doesn't, and to find joy in the present moment. This perspective makes them not only magnetic, but also deeply inspiring. If there's one thing to take away from this, it's that wisdom isn't about age, it's about growth. By reflecting on your experiences and embracing the lessons they offer, you can cultivate the kind of timeless wisdom that makes life richer, fuller, and more meaningful. And there you have it, Sigma ladies. 5 traits that make older Sigma women not just unforgettable, but unstoppable. These aren't just qualities that others admire. They're the building blocks of a life lived with intention, strength, and authenticity. As you reflect on these traits, remember that they're not about perfection. They're about progress. They're about embracing your individuality, standing firm in your worth, and creating a life that feels uniquely yours. If today's video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs this message. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of extraordinary Sigma ladies who are rewriting the rules and living life on their own terms. Until next time, remember this: the world doesn't need you to fit in. It needs you to stand out. Keep growing, keep shining, and keep being the Sigma force that inspires others to rise higher. See you in the next one.